Introducing the Protect the Prince event gameplay rules for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt. Protect the Prince is a variation on the game mode more known as Protect the President. While most games have this game mode added to the core game through mods or custom servers, we have to make do with what we've got in the case of Bloodhunt. Meaning, the rules have to be agreed upon by all participants through a sort of gentleman's agreement of how everyone is going to behave in-game, since we cannot change anything inside the game itself. So here are the basic rules of Protect the Prince. First, this is a game mode that can only be played in trios matches through the trios queue. Each trio of players will be composed of one prince and two bodyguards. The teams load in a trios match with three objectives: to eliminate the prince of the other trios, to keep their own prince alive, and to be the last team alive and win the match. The moment that a prince is completely eliminated, the bodyguards must stop whatever they are doing and let themselves be killed by their opponents, or simply leave the match. The opponents who are finishing off the princeless bodyguards must do so quickly, efficiently, and without delay. If one or both bodyguards are eliminated, they can be brought back at a resurrection station that you can find across the map. But here's the catch. While the bodyguards can play like they would normally play Bloodhunt, the prince is not allowed to pick up and use any weapon. To survive, they can pick up and use everything else that they can pick up in the map. Survival material like shields and syringes, as well as Camarilla keys and ammo, and they can also drop and pass on anything in their inventory to their bodyguards. They can use all of their archetype abilities, as well as use their fists to defend themselves. The only restriction is picking up and using weapons. So these are the basic rules. What else do we need to do to make this kind of event happen? Well, first, we need a group of people who will queue up in the same geographic region at the same time to ensure that these people will be playing in the same match against each other, which means 10 teams of 3 people, and we coordinate together to count down and queue in trios all together at the same time. Second, we need to establish the rules to this event, since the rules are going to be upheld and enforced by the same group. Normally, if this type of event was a mod in another game, you would have automatic detection of when the prince of a team would die and you would remove the whole team from the match. But here, it's not the case. So we have to agree about how we're all going to be behaving in this game mode. Third point, before anyone queues up, the princes of all teams need to be confirmed, because we don't want any team to decide to swap the prince role between teammates whenever it suits them. So either the names have to be written down, or even better, the group agrees that the princes, and only the princes, will all wear the same specific outfit to easily identify them. Now there are other rules and other variants that can be added to the mix, as well as a point system, but that's entirely up to whoever will be organizing and setting up that kind of event. So that's it. That's the Protect the Prince event for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt. I've added a link in the description to a document with all the rules and variants that I could put together if anyone wants to run an event like this. If you have any comments or suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments. Thank you, and I will see you in Prague.